I'm Chad Ragland. We're here in North Branch, Minnesota for the 2014 Terracross race.
Love the Terracross tracks. We got over-under jumps, big gaps, tires, logs, basically anything you can ask for, it's here, and it makes for some really fun racing.
What we're working with is 300 square feet of space here for this course, and the track designers were able to actually double the length of it from last year.
We're basically invited to come, tear up the dirt while they're out here getting ready for the snow. This is basically their kickoff to their season.
So it's pretty incredible that we all have the exact, stock RZR XP1000 vehicles to race. And what we put them through on that course is unbelievable.
The dirt out here is pretty soft and it's so fresh that by the end of our race, it's just gonna be train track ruts everywhere. People are gonna be dumping on their side, I can already tell. So there's lots of traction, but it's so soft, it's gonna start biting people.
I recently retired from snowcross racing, and I tell you what, I'm a newbie to the RZR and to Terracross. I'm just out there trying to stay off my roof and have a good time.
I was going to ask someone, should it be in low or high for the race? But I was like, no, I don't need to worry about asking somebody that. It slipped out right when I went over the gap jump. And that's when everything went horribly wrong. I didn't know that you could be in 2 or 4-wheel drive. It's still fresh to the game. So tomorrow, I'll go that way instead of that way. I'm Jason Ellis, and I believe I'm in Minnesota or something. I'm racing Terracross, trying to anyway.
At the Haydays event.
At the Haydays event. I heard that before. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
So you're in a Polaris 1000.
I am in a Polaris 1000, and I also knew that.
Tell us about your first impression of the machine.
Well, when I got in, there's nobody around, and I don't really know what I'm doing. And I lost all my bags and stuff, so I don't have any of my gear or anything. So I just got in the car, and I figured out how to start it, so that was cool. And then I figured, I was going to ask someone, should it be in low or high for the race? But I was like, no, I don't need to worry about asking somebody that. And then I noticed my seatbelt doesn't fit, like the crutch bit is like a really big gap, so. And then I couldn't reach the steering wheel because the seatbelt, if I bolted myself down, then I couldn't reach the steering wheel, so I loosened that up. So I barely had a seatbelt on. And it was real slippery, but I guess somebody told me that maybe I was in 2-wheel drive. I didn't know that you could be in 2 or 4-wheel drive, still fresh to the game. So that was a bit slippery, so I got a little squirrely around one of these corners here, and I was just on 2 wheels. And I raced I've raced before. I go on 2 wheels, no big deal. But it slipped out right when I went over the gap jump, and that's when everything went horribly wrong. I was in the air sideways, and I was like, dude, you don't even have a real seatbelt on right now. And then I held my breath, and I held onto the steering wheel, and I was really embarrassed. I really am sorry that I would come here and within 5 laps tumble down the track like I always do, like an asshole. I thought better of myself. I was like, just take it easy, man, get to feel the car, but instead I rolled down the track. So I'm kind of bummed out, a little bit let down. But
the good thing is you're here.
I did make it, and there's no way I could be worse tomorrow. And I think they're going to fix the car. At one point he was like, you've ruined it. I'm like, well, that's a bummer. That's a long flight.
Yeah, and you're in the GBC car, so the GBC sponsored vehicle.
It's good, right?
Yeah,
GBC makes it better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, look,
vehicle.
all I know is next time I'll have a seatbelt on better. I'll have my helmet on, my gloves. I had whoever's gloves they were, he had teeny tiny hands. My hands, the gloves only went to here. It was the wrong way to do it. So tomorrow, everything will be the right way to do it, and maybe I'll go that way instead of that way.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, dude.